On the farm's kitchen table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle. Yesterday's crop report fireworks were mostly limited to the corn market as the USDA pegged U.S. planted corn acres in the spring at 90.04 million acres, 1.76 million acres less than the trade had expected, 4.56 million acres less than last year. That was a good thing for a jump in corn futures by 15 to 16 cents by the bushel. Corn stocks were 98 million bushels less than the trade was expecting, adding to the bullish sentiment. The soybean stocks and acres were close to what the trade was expecting, and soybeans closed down a penny for the day. USDA's weekly export sales report showed another solid week of corn exports at 52.5 million bushels, Mexico the biggest buyer. Soybean exports of 14.1, mostly to the communist Chinese, who were also buyers of the milo export sales of 3.1 million bushels. No futures for today, Good Friday. All the export elevators for the Texas Gulf will be closed today, Good Friday. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle. Call 361-852-5207. That's Tuggle & Company, John Tuggle, Corpus Christi, Texas. We're on the line with Jody Fry, producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how'd the cattle sell for y'all?
Another good cattle sale, pretty seasonal numbers. 770 head was the total. A big portion of that sale came in late yesterday evening into the night. We had several loads of slaughter cows, and some of those were actually older cows that were bred, but that boosted the numbers up to 770. Compared with last week's sale, these calves and yearlings sold near steady, continued very strong demand for the better quality calves and yearlings. Slaughter cows and bulls sold about steady. Like I'd mentioned, several of those on offer percentage-wise today. Limited number of replacement type cows and cow-calf pairs continue to sell steady with strong demand on those. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds, from 250 all the way up to a high of 380, mostly 270 to 315. 600 to 800 pound steers from 215 to a high of near 290, mostly 230 to 260. Heifers, 400 to 600 pounds, 220 to a high of near 320, mostly 240 to 285. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding 95 to 115. Several of those highest yielding cows today from 116 all the way up to a high of 140. Thin or very low yielding cows, including some of the longhorn cows, from 65 to 90. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding 115 to 135. Still a few of those very highest yielding slaughter bulls, 140 to a high of 165. Cow-calf pairs, just a few singles and small groups of those, anywhere from baby tooth to long solid mouth cows today, from 1275 to a high of 2550.
How's the sales looking for next week?
Well, you would think with Easter weekend and all that entails, it would be lighter on the sheep and goats, and I really do believe it will. I mean, we'll have a sale Tuesday. We'll have a lot of stock, but I don't think near as many as we've been having in week past. We'll get a lot of phone calls tomorrow at the office as well as Monday. Yes, we are having a sale, and look for the market to be pretty good on Tuesday. Cattle numbers this time of year probably going to stay the same, somewhere 650 to 750 head.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Jody Fry.
You bet. Any of us at the office, 325-234. Excuse me. The office is 653-3371. My mobile's 234-7895.
We appreciate it, Jody. Thank you.
Enjoy your weekend, Larry.
I will. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves right quick. Pork carcass cutout totaled 226.89 loads with 202.46 loads of pork cuts and 24.43 of trim. Looks like Thursday slaughter, 489,000 head, 1,000 head than the week prior. Looks like cash cattle developed around noon. Southern live cattle were marked at 186. That's 2 lower than last week. Northern trade 299 to 300 on the hoof in the dirt. That's 2 to 3 lower also. Thursday slaughter 116,000 head, 1,000 head less than a week ago. Boxed beef prices mixed. Choice down 22 at 308.36. The select up 274 at 301.17. We had 149 loads. We'll call it 97 of choice, 14 of select. We'll say 13 of trim, and around 24.5 of ground beef. Looks like Monday's cash cattle call We'll say steady. Neighbor, there's your meat moves as we go into the Easter holiday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how was the San Saba sale?
You bet, Larry. It ended up being real good today. We had right 1,100 head today. I thought the market continued very strong again this week. I thought the stocker steers were overall steady today, with 3 steers weighing 573 at 317.5, a little over 1,800 right at $19 and change. Also, I thought the stocker heifers were fully steady. Had a group of 9 heifers today, weighed 492 at 296. That's $1,456 on those. The feeder steers, I thought, were fully steady also, and maybe $1 or $2 higher in some instances. But we had a group of 3 steers weighed 705 today at $290 a pound, right at $2,045 on those. Very, very good offering of those. I thought the feeder heifers, they were fully steady today. Packer cows were probably $2 to $3 higher. Top cow today was $157. Bulls were probably fully steady, with the top bull at $162 today. Pairs and bred cows, what we did have were probably $100 to $175 higher. Top pairs today at $3,550. Overall, very, very strong market, Larry.
Will there be a sale on Monday in Mason?
No, we will be taking off Monday in honor of the Easter holidays that we have, so our staff and everything on Sunday can be with their families. So we'll not have a sale on Monday, April the 1st. We will then come back on Thursday and have our regular sale along with a special bull sale, and that bull sale will start at 10 o'clock on Thursday, April the 4th. We have a good offer of those, about 120 bulls, somewhere around 37 Angus, 36 Angus, 28 Herefords, 20 composites, Charolais, and 1 Maine-Anjou cross. So a lot of good bulls, and you can look at all those information. We've got videos on the bulls, EPDs on several of the bulls at our website at jordancattle.com. And that's a reminder, next Thursday, April the 4th, starting at 10 o'clock in conjunction with a regular sale, Larry.
Ken, give us the phone number right quick.
You bet, 325-372-5159. Want to wish everybody a very, very happy, enjoyable Easter, Larry.
Thank you. Same to y'all, and we'll talk to you later on next week.
You bet. Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, in 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how is the bull business?
Oh, it's been, it's the time of year. It's been pretty wild the last few days. And we've been retesting a lot of the bulls that have been here, the seasoned up bulls, getting them refertility and retricked. And we've been selling some of the fresh bulls that come in. It's been that time of year, where everybody's ready to get one now. So we got them for them, by God. We got some really good pole Herefords and horn Herefords and outstanding set of Angus bulls. And we got some little Angus heifer bulls, good set of Charolais, and just got a couple of red Angus bulls thrown in amongst the troops there. And so
Good.
we got just a nice variety,
Good.
anywhere from 20 months to 2-year-old pass. So
Well, we got that part of it covered, and we're going to cover the show calf part here pretty quick, aren't we?
yeah, we're getting ready. We're going to video our steers, the SC show circuit, coming out. We're going to video them this next week. They'll have them up in a few days online, and that sale's going to be April 22nd, that Monday night on the racehorse bid-off kind of deal. It's we're just got a nice set of calves going to put together here, so be up on the video. We'll let everybody know when we got them posted so they can take a look at them.
Good. Leroy, tell everybody how to contact you.
They catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660. Talk about bulls, about steers, talk about anything, and I hope everyone has a happy and a blessed Easter.
We hope you do too. Thank you, Leroy.
Thank you, Larry. Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. I'm here with Aaron Lee of Twisted L Ranch Sales, brokered by Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, tell us about that new listing you've got on the Frio River.
Hey Larry, this is a rare opportunity to purchase a 61-acre hunting and home site property, complete with Frio riverfront access in Old Frio Town.
Now, how much of the river access do you have?
about 950 feet of private riverbank. This property's been owned by the same family since the 1800s and passed down through generations. So you just don't see properties like this available very often.
What else does it have, Aaron?
It's got new fences on 2 sides, well-maintained roads, large acreage neighbors, and a prime location in the Golden Triangle make this property an incredible find.
How can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing, Aaron?
Larry, they can call me directly at 830-317-1797, and I give you my word, if I don't answer, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being down on the farm.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Klein Spear. Klein, how did the cattle sale go?
Went well, Larry. We had 450 head today. Packer cows and bulls, I'd say a couple dollars better on them again this week, especially on those top-end cows. Calves and yearlings, fully steady with last week. Board was down a little this week. Kind of didn't know what that was going to do, but it turned out to be pretty well. Those choice steers, $220 to $265. Those lightweights, $3 to $390. Choice heifers, $205 to $245. Lightweights, $270 to $365. Crossbred steers, $205 to $245. And those lightweights, $240 to $3. Those crossbred heifers, $2 to $245. The lightweights, $225 to $280. Stocker cows, $1.50 to $1.65. Those Packer bulls, $1.35. Cows, $1.22 to $1.39. Those cutters and canners, $1.05 to $1.17. Those Shelly cows, $70 to $85. Pairs day had some good pairs, about $1,900 to $2,600 on them. The bred cows, $1,500 to $2,000. So pretty active market all the way across today, and kind of a good sign going into Easter.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-624-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. We're on the line with Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, how was our Wednesday sale?
We had a good sale yesterday. Tagged over 600 head for 102 consigners and 42 buyers on a higher cow market and calf market. We had about 130 cows and bulls yesterday. Slaughtered cows, $1 to $1.60. Slaughtered bulls, $1.30 to $1.55. Stocker cows, $1,200 to $1,700, and pairs, $1,200 to $1,850. On the calf side, on the steers, we had about 70 roping calves we sold yesterday. 2 to 3 weight steers, $389 to $520. 3 to 4 weights, $350 to $390. 4 to 5 weight steers brought $308 to $375. 5 to 6 weights, $280 to $317. 6 to 7 weight steers brought $252 to $275, and the 7 to 8 weights, $2 to $250. On the heifer side, 2 to 3 weights, $350 to $480. 3 to 4 weight heifers, $330 to $415. 4 to 5 weights, $3 to $320. 5 to 6 weight heifers brought $265 to $3. 6 to 7 weights, $210 to $260, and the 7 to 8 weights, $203 to $230. So overall, had a good day. Market's active. Cattle were good, and we look forward to next week.
Do you know of anything for next week already?
I know of a little herd sell out about 30 cows, supposed to be young cows, and got some calves with them. So we look forward to selling them. And another guy said he had some young pairs that he was bringing. So we look forward to selling some stock cows next week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Carl.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings, Lexington area, call Max Everett, 540-8676.
Carl, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company. Corpus, Milo through Corpus in March, May plus 110, 986. Houston, May plus 115, 995. And Progresso, May plus 25, 834. Yellow corn to Corpus Christi, March, April delivery, May plus 50, 492. Progresso, May plus 105, 547. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in March, May plus 50, 635 and a quarter. Beans to both Placido and Houston, August, September delivery, November less 90, 1096 and a half. We sold zero zip nada Texas cotton yesterday. Prices bid 81.38 low side, 84 63 high side, the average would have been about $83. Neighbor, we're not average. We're the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. Thanks for listening to us on our 16 Down on the Farm affiliated stations, at our Facebook page, Down on the Farm Radio, or Larry Marble, and downonthefarmradio.com. Good day.